What do you think could have been done if you just had like full reign and total cooperation? How much do you think you could have saved?
I mean, what level of power are we assuming here?
Godlike.
Oh yeah, I could probably cut the federal budget in half and get more done.
That is so crazy. It is so crazy
Yeah,
that it's
get more
that
done and federal budget in half.
widespread. It's that widespread.
Well, I mean, a whole bunch of government departments simply shouldn't exist, in my opinion.
Like examples.
Well, the Department of Education, which was created recently, like under Jimmy Carter, our educational results have gone downhill ever since it was created. So if you create a department and the result of creating that department is a massive decline in educational results, and it's the Department of Education, you're better off not having it, because we did better before there was one than after.
When you let the states run it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because at least the states can compete with one another. But the problem is, like, you hear like cutting Department of Education. Well, our kids need education. Like, yeah, they do. But this is a new department that didn't even exist, until the late 70s. And ever since that department was created, the educational results have declined. And so why would you have an institution continue that has made education worse? It doesn't make sense.
They killed it though, right?
No, there's still, unfortunately.
But they were trying to kill it.
It has been substantially reduced.
Okay.
Um,
What other organizations? What other departments?
Well, I mean, I'm a small government guy, so when the country was created, we just had the Department of State, Department of War, and sort of the Department of Justice. We had an Attorney General and Treasury Department. I don't know why you need more than that.
So what other departments specifically do you think are just completely ineffective?
Well, here it's like a question. It's a sort of philosophical question of how much government do you think there should be?
Right.
In my opinion, there should be the least amount of government.
I've heard the most bizarre argument against this is that you're cutting jobs and you're going to leave people jobless. And I'm like, but their jobs are useless.
Paying people to do nothing doesn't make sense.
Right.
Like there's a great it's a story about like Milton Friedman, who's awesome. Generally whatever Milton Friedman said is, people should do that thing. I'm not sure if it's apocryphal or not, but like someone complained to him, like he observed, I think, people that were like digging ditches with shovels, and he said, well, like allegedly Freeman said, well, I think you should use excavating equipment instead of shovels, and you could get it done with far fewer people. And then someone said, well, but then we're going to lose a lot of jobs. Well, then Friedman says, well, in that case, why don't you have them use teaspoons? just dig ditches with teaspoons. Think of all the jobs you'll create. It's bullshit. Basically, you just want people to work on things that are productive. You want people to work on building things, on building, providing products and services that people find valuable, like making food, being a farmer or a plumber or electrician or just anyone who's a builder or providing useful services. And that's what you want people to be doing, not fake government jobs that don't add any value or may subtract value. There's also to illustrate the absurdity of also how is the economy measured, like the way economists measure the economy is nonsensical. Because they'll measure any job, no matter, even if that job is a dumb job that has no point and is even counterproductive. So the joke is like there's two economists going on a hike in the woods. They come across a pile of shit, and one economist says to the other, "I'll pay you $100 to eat that shit." The economist eats the shit, gets the $100. They keep walking. Then the other then they come across another pile of shit, and the other economist says, "Now I'll pay you $100 to eat the pile of shit." So he pays the other economist $100 pile of shit. Then the way they said, "Look, wait a second. We both just ate a pile of shit, and we're no we don't have any more extra money. Like we both you just gave the $100 back to me, and we both ate a pile of shit. This doesn't make any sense." And they said, "No, but think of the economy, because that's $200 of that in the economy. That basically that measure eating shit would count as a job." This is to illustrate the absurdity of economics.
One of the things you said when you,
Eating
when
shit
you
should not
stepped
count
away,
as a job.
one of the things you said when you stepped away is that you're kind of done and that it's unfixable. That
Well,
or under its current form, the way people are approaching it.
you can make it directionally better, but ultimately you can't fully fix the system. So I it would be accurate to say that even unless you could go like super draconian, like Genghis Khan level on cutting waste and fraud, which you can't really do in a democratic country, or an aspirationally democratic country, then there's no way to solve the debt crisis. So we got national debt that's just insane, where the interest payments on the debt exceed our entire military budget. I mean, that was one of the wake up calls for me. I was like, wait a second, the interest on a national debt is bigger than the entire military budget, and growing. This is crazy. So even if you implement all these savings, you're only delaying the day of reckoning for when America goes bankrupt. So unless you go full Genghis Khan, which you can't really do. So so I came to the conclusion that the only way to get us out of the debt crisis and to prevent America from going bankrupt is AI and robotics. So, like, we need to grow the economy at a rate that allows us to pay off our debt.